There are just three ways to achieve an enduring, sustainable peace. Only one works. There is a peace of the graveyard. It makes things peaceful, but it doesn't work for life. There is a peace of market capitalism, bolstered by political repression and cultural suppression. That doesn't work either, because it is unsustainable, and the word unsustainable means it must fail. Then there is the peace of the harmonious planetary community, envisioned, described by the wisest among us for thousands of years. It does work for life, and it is sustainable. Yet it is a choice least interesting to those who hold the power for now, and so the one least likely to save us from the other two. In a time of burgeoning populations, limitless demands, declining employment, and dwindling resources, peace in the world, peace anywhere in this flat world, is entirely dependent on the sane allocation and exploitation of renewable resources. People say they fight for freedom or glory or God, but behind those words, they most often fight for territory and resources, and have done so since before history began. Environmental sustainability is the absolute precondition for peace. Peace on Earth requires peace with Earth. Likewise, whenever and wherever there is war and preparations for war, the environment is the first casualty. Martial insanity has the power to convince those in charge that to sacrifice the natural environment to field a weapon system or win a battle or wage a low-intensity conflict is the most trivial of concerns, even more trivial than civilian casualties. Promoting enduring peace has recognized since its founding that justice and peace are interdependent, each required to achieve the other, and that nonviolence and disarmament must be universal if all people are to have the necessities of life, meaningful employment, cultural enrichment, and opportunities for personal fulfillment. Only by cherishing diversity in cultures, personal characteristics, and beliefs can the world be spared from injustice, alienation, and disruptions amplified by technology into cascading catastrophe. Increasingly, promoting enduring peace recognizes that only by restoring environmental harmony can all who share this planet be freed from wars engendered by scarcity and ecological devastation, and that only an enduring peace can obviate the scarcity and devastation caused by war. As the threat of one global cataclysm is eclipsed by another, the effectiveness of promoting enduring peace's long-standing programs can be multiplied by adopting ways and means suited to the new century. Our time is humanity's crucible, filled with anxiety, facing an ominous future. The new century's promise of peace is undermined by the dread of ambiguously defined enemies, the pretext for social regression, imperial adventure, and endless war. Amplified by technology, systematic exploitation and institutionalized violence becomes even more pervasive, leading many to feel marginalized, causes to seem pointless, and any real breakthrough beyond hope. Yet that grim visage evokes a vital surge of awareness. Realizations dawn anew. What a civilization depleting its resources, disrupting its climate, and decimating its biosphere is doomed to desolation, deprivation, and darkness, that the pursuit of worldly gain leads away from life at its best, that the complex of elitism, militarism, and materialism consumes our spirits as it enshrouds the world, and that as global interdependence grows, struggles for world peace, social justice, and environmental responsibility become inseparable and must converge if any is to succeed. From such realizations comes a vision of the future we seek, a civilization of diverse and equal peoples, freed from oppression and war, living purposeful lives, guided by conscience and compassion, in harmony with their environment and each other. That vision invites us combined resources, perspectives, and talents in a hopeful endeavor to redeem our communities, our world, and ourselves. That vision portends the promise of humanity's destiny to serve all life as the humble steward of this fragile garden earth. Injustice is wrong because as civilization becomes increasingly vulnerable to disruption on a cascading worldwide scale, any degree of dissatisfaction threatens to reach the critical mass and to set that cascade in motion. When teenagers in some third world country can launch a virus that costs industry and the advanced countries billions of dollars, when 19 men with box cutters can collapse the world's center of international trade and bring down the entire transportation system, When a nameless researcher disgruntled with where things are headed can develop a virus with the power to decimate whole populations, the examples could go on, all demonstrating how delicately poised things are coming to be, and how necessary it is to find stability in social justice and social purpose. And what of purpose? To manage a planet, to bequeath to future generations a sustainable commonwealth, hospitable to all who share Earth's lands, water, and skies, is the ultimate job program, the truly international Citizens Conservation Corps. For scientists to develop the means to anticipate and minimize planetary threats is the ultimate Apollo project. For children to grow up understanding that each one is a gardener of the whole Earth, and that any threat to that garden is the enemy of all life, is the ultimate self-esteem program. Our work now is to understand how to put that program into motion as gracefully and as quickly as possible, taking on the mighty who delude themselves about what serves their own self-interest, and joining with the growing constructive powers, the peace and environmental movements, the flowering of religious stewardship and cultural conscience, to find common cause in saving humanity from itself. Thus, peace on earth, peace with earth, is not just a slogan, not only a vision, not even an ultimate goal. It summarizes a specific program for transitioning from a civilization that is doomed, and imminently so, to a new heaven and a new earth whose purpose is promoting an enduring peace.